you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds beating Jackson. Tiger
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
For tonight's contest, we travel to Seneca High School, the home of the Golden Eagles, where we're about to watch the Seneca Golden Eagles take on the Washington Township Minutemen in varsity boys basketball action. And as always, a great big how you doing from the announcer's perspective. Along with Chris Melagrana, I'm Jack Watson. Now, Chris, what do you see in this one?
Now, this game, both teams really rely on their guards. They're very guard-oriented. That's the strength of their teams. I think you're going to look to see Washington Township speed up the tempo. And I think you're probably going to see Seneca kind of want to slow it down a little bit. Two contrasting styles, but they do have similar strengths. Be interesting to see how this plays out.
Definitely should be an excellent contest. We'll be right back after these messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford, 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000. extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana@lrhsd.org.
Thanks for hopping on board with us for the action tonight as we see the Seneca Golden Eagles and the Washington Township Minutemen face off in a varsity basketball contest for the ages. I'm Jack Watson along with Chris Mel.
Looks like we got the captains for each team and the coaches for each team talking it up here with the refs. So the coaches exchanging handshakes there. So we got about 5 minutes here till we get everything going on. National anthem.
And with that, we'll take it to our AXA Equitable Sideline Report. AXA Equitable has been providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. That number is 732-452-7275. Now let's send it to Sam Burrow with our Sideline Report. Sam?
Thanks, Jack. I talked to Coach Wiltsey from Seneca before the game, and he told me that he's hoping to control Township's guard number 4, Spencer Cook, and number 22, Jerry Thompson, during the game today. The team's feeling good, and they're feeling extra good after their win against Northern Burlington last night. Township coach Kaiser told me that he wants to build the defense up during the game today, get rebounds, limit turnovers, and match Seneca's intensity today in the game. And he's hoping to outwork Seneca as a whole. He's also said that the team has a good week after 2 wins, even a tough loss against Camden Catholic today. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Sam. And with that, I'd like to introduce you to the Seneca starters for tonight. At point guard is number 4, Nashir Hollingshead, and at number 11, Jake Limpert. Another guard, Mike Mulville, number 13, Liam O'Connor, number 15, and number 12, Tommy Egan. And with that, we will take it to our AXA Equitable Keys to the Game. AXA Equitable has been providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. That number is 732-452-7275. Now let's take a look at the keys, shall we? Now for Washington Township, they're going to want to limit their turnovers.
Okay, for Seneca, they want to keep the Minutemen off the glass. Okay, don't give them too many second chance points.
And for Seneca, they're going to want to keep the Minutemen off the glass, as we mentioned previously.
Right, and then the last thing, kind of what I mentioned in the intro, control the tempo. Washington Township's going to try to speed it up, try to get some points in transition, and Seneca probably feels more comfortable getting the ball in their half court and running their plays there.
So 2 kind of clashing styles, if you could put it that way, and a very slow, calm, cool, and collected-oriented Seneca team, and a bit of a faster, more speed-oriented Washington Township team. Should definitely be interesting to see how these teams collide. We're going to take a short break here at LDTV Sports. We'll be right back for tip-off.
Not sure if school's open? If there's snow, or anytime there's a question if schools are open, tune the Lenape District Television. All school closing information for the Lenape Regional High School District, as well as the area sending districts, can be found quickly and easily just by tuning to LDTV. If schools are closed for any reason, LDTV is your place for real-time information. So don't waste time listening for confusing numbers. If you're not sure, check out LDTV before you head out the door.
And LDTV Sports is back. We are just awaiting tip-off here at Seneca High School. It's the Washington Township Minutemen and the Seneca Golden Eagles. As we get a shot of center court.
You can see the coaches right now giving their kind of last-second instructions and trying to get these either of these guys off to a fast start.
And the players arrive at center court. Taking the tip-off for Washington Township will be number 32, Rich Roccabaldo, and number 13, Mike Mulville. And Mulville is the one to win the tip-off, and we are underway here at Seneca High School. And it's Nashir Hollingshead who brings it up, swings it around the perimeter. And I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass, but it works out very well. Only Hollingshead missed the shot there. Keeps it in bounds, though. Mulville turns it over in an attempt to pass. And now it's Washington Township on the attack.
You can see here Seneca's defense opened up in a zone defense.
Will this succeed for them as opposed to a man?
We'll see. They usually do play zone, and Washington Township opened up playing man.
And just short on the 3 there as Hollingshead brings it up. On the left side now. Out to the left for O'Connor. And now Mulville, the attempt for 2 is no good. And now Spencer Cook on the give. At the point. Defended well, though. Now driving in, takes the shot, no good. Tips it away, and they retain possession. It's good for 2.
You can see their important offensive rebound there for Township. We were talking about that, limit them second chance opportunities, and Cook was able to nail for the first 2 points of the game.
Now the give and go. And it's out there for O'Connor, who gives to Hollingshead, and back to O'Connor for three. Did not fly there. Now out to the right side at the center, it's Cook. He has the only two for Washington Township. Now they swing it out to the corner. Fakes the shot, and now from the corner, no good. As Hollingshead brings it back for Seneca. And now Egan at the point. Egan again. Hollingshead, the two guards, pass back and forth.
You can see not much penetration here. A lot of the play on the outside. Another three-point miss.
Now bringing it back is Cook on the give to the third pass, no good. Now trying to drive back, draws the foul.
He traveled.
Oh, it is a travel.
Yeah, it's a travel right there.
Initially it looked like a foul because he ran into the defender, but either way, it's Seneca ball. Now Egan fakes the shot. Baits the defender, but not enough. Now swings it back. Limpert on the give to Egan for three. No good. Now racing back for the layup. No good, puts it back. Oh, yes.
So that was Cook again.
Spencer Cook with the only four in this one.
And you can see right there, Township getting out in transition there. It's definitely what they wanted to do to control the tempo. Seneca just trying to get on the board right now.
Calling some plays, regrouping here on offense. Now it's Egan. Swings it around for Hollingshead. On the give to Mulville, and back to Egan. In the corner, no good on the layup.
I'm going to say it was the first time Seneca really took the ball to the rim right there. Before that, just relying on the outside shot.
Now Thompson. At the point, it's Cook. They're calling the overload play again, which seemed to have worked, and now for three. Off the back of the rim, and the rebound on the offensive is number 32, Roccabaldo. And a steal from Seneca here, and he's out of bounds.
Foot just went out of bounds there. So we've got a couple subs here for Township.
And coming on will be number 14, A.J. Michaels.
At number 10 also, I think. Mecky Green came in for Washington Township.
Looking for the pass in deep, but could not find anything. Wanted to take that shot. Does not do it though, and the steal again recovered by Washington Township, driving to the net. No good. And Michaels could not get the rebound, so it's Seneca back on the fast break. Drives to the net. Limpert draws the foul.
There you go. It's definitely what you want to do, right? The outside shot's now fallen. Limpert 2 times in a row taking a ball to the hoop, gets fouled, gives his team an opportunity to score some points.
And he sinks the first foul shot. 4-1 is the score now. Been a heavily defensive contest thus far. And he drains the second. 2 for 2 from the line, Limpert. Now Washington Township takes it back up. Ortiz on the pass. Cook for three, no. On the putback. It's A.J. Michaels. And now rushing back is Seneca. trying to regain some momentum here. Now Egan on the pass to Limpert, who's driving again. No, the pass, the shot, no good.
So we do have a couple subs for Seneca coming in. And 2 minutes left, 6-2 here, Washington Township.
Now Cook drives, the pass to Michaels goes off the board and out.
There's good help defense there by number 15, Liam O'Connor.
Now Egan sinks it for 2.
Smooth. So Egan, the leading scorer for the Golden Eagles. He's probably averaging about 13, 14 points a game. Gets Seneca's first field goal of the game.
Ortiz tries to drive, but nothing doing there. And now at the top of the key, it'll be Jerry Thompson of Washington Township calling for a pick there. Now driving again, gets the 2. Jerry Thompson.
It's kind of a circus shot right there, threw it up left-handed. And we got an 8-4 lead for Washington Township.
Now Hollingshead works it around, taking it all on his own. Seneca calls out a new play here. The pick set and the ball turned over. On the fast break is Ortiz, and he will lay it in for an easy 2. Six is the deficit now for Seneca.
So I don't think Coach Wilsey liked that last non-call there on the pass that got intercepted. I think it was Mulvihill that fell down.
Now Mulvihill for the layup, no good. Jerry Thompson. Now I think O'Connor was the one who tripped and fell there, no call. Spencer Cook on the pass. Thompson, long lob to Cook for 2, yes! And that will conclude the first quarter action.
So it was a rough last minute and a half for the Golden Eagles. Gave up about 6 points there late, 12-4 lead. It's like Cook has 6 points in that first quarter.
And now let's take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. Cherry Hill Nissan on the web at www.cherryhillnissan.com. And now I believe this is Cook laying it in for an easy 2.
You see here the Seneca cheerleaders here right in between the first and second quarter.
And we see our score here at the end of 1. It's Washington Township 12, Seneca 4.
So I think we've kind of seen a lot of what we talked about. You know, there's a lot of outside shooting as we see Eric Wilsey direct the Golden Eagles. Both teams haven't been hitting them from the outside. You got a low-scoring game, 12-4. But it did look like Cook started heating up there at the end, which is definitely key for the Minutemen.
He's been a very big scorer thus far. Put up quite a few of Washington Township's. Just 4 lone points are on the scoreboard for Seneca at the start of the second. Put 8 more minutes on the scoreboard, and Washington Township will start out with the ball on account of Seneca winning the tip-off.
Looks like we do have some subs in here for Seneca. Number 22, Brett Barnes, is a junior guard. And that's number 21, Zach Evans, and another junior guard. And number 20, J.J. Scarpello as well. So we see if any of those 3 guys can add some scoring punch for Seneca.
Now a few substitutes for Washington Township as well. We see a few new jersey numbers and faces. As it's Simmons, number 12. On the give to the corner, but gives it back up to Thompson. And now Simmons again. Thompson swings it around back, gets it back. Fake shot, takes it for 2, yes! Now Seneca trying to work it in deep for 2. Mulville no good.
So yeah, Seneca's just not hitting from the outside. Just kind of have to find a rhythm here in the second quarter, stay in this.
Now fakes the shot. Cook, and now Thompson for 3, no good. The rebound out of bounds. It stays in the zone. Washington Township. And it's back out to the key for 3, no good.
It's a big rebound there by Scarpello, keeping the Minutemen off the boards.
Still lots of outside shooting, still trying to work it around the perimeter. Both teams are. And now driving to the net. And he draws the foul. So Brett Barnes will see his first foul action of the day.
It's a way to be aggressive there. You know, just got in there second quarter. Want to make something happen when he gets some points here.
First one in and out. Coming off is Jerry Thompson, and coming back on is Ortiz for Washington Township. And he sinks the second, and the score is 5, Seneca, 14, the away Washington Township. Now Ortiz and Simmons exchange passes. Now for 3. Off the rim and out. Now Barnes on the pass.
So got a foul. It's a foul, number 12, Mike Simmons.
And the pass from under the rim. It's Brett Barnes now. Now heavily defended by Cook. And the pass is tipped, but stays in Seneca possession. Now for 3, no good. Nothing doing there.
So that was Scarpello there, launching the 3, missed 3-point attempt.
Now fakes the shot, Cook, yes! 17-5, Washington Township.
Yes, it's Cook's first 3. He's got I think he's got 9 points right here.
Now the give, running around the perimeter. Limpert still has it. Now the give, Mulville, in and out, no good. And now let's take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay of those last few passes, and the result was a Spencer Cook 3-pointer.
Okay, so we just got back to action. Looked like we had Barnes there for Seneca get fouled. It's a shooting foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
1 for 2 from the line thus far. Drains the first. The score is now 17-6.
Got senior number 15, Liam O'Connor, checking back into the game for Mulvihill.
And the second is good. So 17-7 now is the score. Now Ortiz with it, looking for an outlet pass, finds it. The bounce pass, yes! That was A.J. Michaels, the center for the Minutemen. Tommy Egan now. Egan on the give to Zach Evans. Evans has it again for Egan. Egan drives, fakes the shot, and passes to the three-point line, no good. And the ball is headed the other direction.
Yeah, looks like it's staying here. Golden Eagles will retain possession.
And Barnes has an open look for Egan. Now O'Connor. Egan back to O'Connor. And now the long two. No good on the air ball.
Township definitely playing great defense, playing great man-to-man defense. Not giving Seneca a whole lot of space. Even when they get their outside shots, they're definitely contested.
Forcing them to shoot from the outside. And then when they come to the other end of the basket, Seneca reciprocates on defense, but they still find a way in. Washington Township does. Now Ortiz. And it's Michaels now on the give to Green. And out on the right side, Green again. And windmills it on the pass, and it's a traveling violation. The Golden Eagles will get the ball here. 19-7 is the differential. In second quarter varsity basketball action. Now the give on the inside. Egan holds onto it until passing to Hollingshead. Now O'Connor for three. In and out. Ooh, an unlucky bounce there. Now driving to the basket.
Good defense there by Seneca, denying Cook an easy layup there.
Now Nasir Hollingshead picks it up. Now for three. No good from Zach Evans.
And you're still unable to hit anything from outside.
Ortiz, Cook, and Green passing on the perimeter. Still holding on to it. Now the bounce pass inside. Michaels is there.
That's great backdoor pass there.
A minute and a half remains. Now looking for the big steal there, nothing doing. And Evans misses another three. And they'll call a foul on Hollingshead. Now on the line, Green will inbound to Cook. Now Thompson for Cook. All the way down in the corner now, and it's Cook again. Throws it in the corner for three. Just hits the net, no good. Now Hollingshead drives to the basket. Another unlucky bounce there. Seneca just can't seem to find the back of the net.
I think there's a lid on that net over there. Someone score, hopefully open the floodgates for him.
Well, there's plenty more basketball left to be played.
That is true.
as Green on the give. Now Cook, very far up. Green looks for a pass, finds Thompson. Thompson for two. As the buzzer rings, no good. So Washington Township has established themselves very early on, and they haven't let go of that lead. And it's 21-7 at the half. Washington Township Minutemen coming into Seneca High School, tripling the Golden Eagles score.
Yeah, I think the story is of just, Seneca's inability to get anything going offensively. Haven't been able to hit anything from outside. Can credit that to the Minutemen smothering defense.
Today's game, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law. Representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. LDTV programming can now be viewed on the LDTV YouTube page. Viewers can find a large variety of video content, including current and previous seasons of series such as We Teach and Where Are They Now, as well as LDTV's game show, Picture This. The page also features highlights from past and present LDTV awards, showcasing student video productions from around the district. You can also catch Lenape District varsity sports action with the latest LDTV Sports broadcasts. Check out all the best shows, sports, and educational videos on LDTV's YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
Welcome back to the action. It's the Washington Township Minutemen and the Seneca Golden Eagles at the start of the third quarter. Another half of basketball yet to be played, but the score is a commanding 21-7 in favor of the Minutemen.
Definitely defense has been the key for Washington Township. We'll kind of see what happens this second half if Seneca can get anything going. They only had one field goal in that first half.
I know, and we were discussing at halftime that Seneca had one field goal and five foul shots that went in, and it's going to be difficult to make up this ground.
Yeah, we talked about how they rely on their guards to score. Unfortunately, Seneca doesn't have a whole lot of size, so, that's how you want to get easy baskets. They haven't been hitting outside, haven't been able to get easy baskets, so, now maybe they can get some points in transition and try to speed it up. But second half will tell.
Just about a minute to go before Washington Township kicks this one away. At the start of the third quarter, Seneca won the tip-off, so they will get the ball at the start of the fourth. As we get an under-the-net shot here of the action, and both teams discussing with their coaches separate albeit very important, strategies.
Yeah, I guess if you're Township, you're just trying to build off the momentum that you know, you've been playing with the second quarter. Wiltsey, he's probably, you know, kind of going over ways to find good looks, to get easy baskets, to get high percentage shots. They haven't been taking a whole lot of high percentage shots.
And a few facts about Mr. Wiltsey. This is his 11th year as the head coach of the Seneca Golden Eagles. He's a teacher, a coach, and a former Seneca player.
No, not Seneca.
Oh.
Not Seneca player. No, he's actually a former standout player at Gateway High School. He's Mr. Eric Wiltsey. Although I think he would appreciate that if he said he was a former Seneca player.
Says a little something about the youth, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
And now Hollingshead looking for that outside shot, but would not take it. Now Egan. Now for three. And it goes over the net. Nothing doing there. Now Ortiz trying to drive to the net, but it's stolen on a good play by Egan. Now looking for the outside shot. Yes! Jake Limpert for three.
There you go. Maybe that can kick some life into the Golden Eagles. Down by 11. They can get a stop here, maybe get it in single digits.
Some good defense here should solve that. As Ortiz for three, no doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely answered there. You think, maybe Seneca will have something going there, and Ortiz comes back and drains a three. Back to a 14-point lead.
And the fadeaway by Hollingshead could not go. Now driving is Cook. He has an open Ortiz, but it's stolen. Now O'Connor brings it up all on his own. The pass to the outside. And now Egan, as Seneca slows it down. Now Egan for three. No good there. A fight over the ball, and Seneca comes out on top.
That's great work by Mulvihill there, getting that loose ball.
Now a stoppage here. It's under the glass. And Seneca will inbound. Two minutes have passed in this second half, third quarter, and we've seen quite a bit of action. Bounces off the rim on the attempt for three, and you can see they're going for the most possible points, taking those outside shots. And speaking of which, Ortiz drains a three, and the deficit is now 17. And Egan.
Second consecutive three there by Ortiz. He has their largest lead right now, 17.
Now driving to the hoop for two. Nothing doing. Puts it back, though. A good job of cleaning it up. Mike Mulvihill. Now the toss. Court wide pass. Now in deep. It's blocked, but put back.
Yeah, it was a good block there by O'Connor, but that was what, number 15, Magoo, that picked up the rebound and able to put it back for a 29-12 lead for the Minutemen.
Now for three, back to the corner, which seems as though it's his office space. As Limpert sinks another three. Now Washington Township tries to respond with another three, but the rebound by Mulvihill. Now Hollingshead. And Egan. Up top for Limpert, and now O'Connor. Limpert again, though. He'll try to drive, and O'Connor for three. It is no good. Teased us a little bit with bouncing off of the rim. Now Washington Township goes back to work on offense. Ortiz off the back of the rim. Now O'Connor drives for the layup. It's good.
Good take there by O'Connor. Saw the defense go either way, parted the seas, took it to the hoop for 2.
Now quickly back is Washington Township. Ortiz for 2. Now Hollingshead takes his time bringing it up. The pick set. Now spinning around for 2. Oh my goodness, what an unlucky bounce there. And as you said earlier, there's a lid on there, it seems like.
It seemed like it on that one. Seemed like it was halfway down and came out.
But that doesn't seem like the case on this end of the basket here, as Washington Township has quickly put 10 points up on the board since the beginning of the half. Now Hollingshead for Limpert. Now Evans. Hollingshead was looking to drive, but now it's O'Connor. Back to Hollingshead. Now he'll bring it back to the point for Limpert. And Limpert gets a look, tries to drive, but he will pass it to the point. That's where Evans is. Now Hollingshead. And for 3. Didn't come into contact at all. As the lay-in for 2 is no good. Seneca will get the ball back.
So we got 22, Brett Barnes checking back into the game for the Golden Eagles.
And Barnes on the give and go with Limpert. Now a third player comes into play, that's Mulville. Now Evans. It's Limpert. And they'll try to work it around again. And driving to the net is Mulville. He will draw the shooting foul.
Good take, way to be strong, way to be aggressive. Again, give yourself, an opportunity, give yourself some high percentage shots here. And get fouled, make up some baskets.
Banks off the back of the rim in the first foul attempt of the second half. And in and out again. 0 for 2 from the line. Now Cook working it from the left side. Green back to Cook. And Green was looking for 3 at the point, but it will be Cook. Now Cook for 3, no good. But the rebound, and Cook drives, swatted away on the block.
Great block there by O'Connor.
Now Limpert tries for the windmill layup, but he catches the net on the way up, and it's out of bounds on the fast break by Washington Township.
James Seneca couldn't finish there. Got a great block by O'Connor. Limpert not able to finish. Still got a 14-point game.
So Evans inbounds to Barnes.
We got Scarpello back in the game for the Golden Eagles.
Now works it to the left side. Barnes. Now deep is Limpert, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, he was looking for Scarpello to grab it on that as he was cutting to the basket, but unfortunately he was looking the other way, never saw it. Turned it over to the Minutemen.
Thompson gives to Green. And Seneca will try to press them as the two guards pass to each other at the top.
It's like they're holding for the last shot here.
Thought he saw the open lane, but Seneca answers the call on defense. Washington Township resets. Now Green gives for Simmons, and it banks off of the rim, and that will conclude 3 quarters of basketball. So the score is 31-17.
I think for Seneca, you got to be happy you saw some life there. You know, I mean, you scored 10 points. In fact, it was 10-10. The score for the third quarter saw some life. Just they can look to make more stops. You know, they're being more aggressive. They need to keep being more aggressive there. Maybe it'll open up some open three-point shots in the fourth quarter.
But the 14-point lead still remains at the end of the third. It's Washington Township 31 and Seneca 17. And that's the Golden Eagles cheerleading squad as we are set for fourth quarter action. It all comes down to this. 8 minutes are on the clock and 8 minutes remain in regulation time. Mike Simmons of Washington Township will inbound. And now it's Green who starts at the top. Green between the legs. Now for Thompson. Thompson drives to the hoop. Goes off and out, and now the rebound by Hollingshead, and he will fast break with the Seneca squad. And now the layup attempt.
Good block there. I couldn't see who that was that got the block. That was number 23 for Township, Wilson.
Now for three. Yes! Zach Evans.
All right, now this is where you need to get stops here.
Now Thompson, he draws the shooting foul. Jerry Thompson will go to the line and he'll be shooting too. And he sinks the first foul shot. The score now 32-20 as Thompson drains the second foul shot.
He's got wholesale changes here for Minutemen. They got 4 subs that come in. Thompson staying in the game, Cook back in the game.
Hollingshead on the give to Limpert. Back to Egan. Now Evans stays out there for three. Yes!
There you go, Egan. Another leading scorer right there. Hits his first 3.
Now driving is Cook off the glass and out.
There you go. Cut it to a 9-point lead.
Now in the corner, Evans.
Good hustle.
Off. But a good job of keeping it in Seneca's possession, though. Now almost stolen from the possession of Hollingshead, who lays it up, and it's out. Now the easy give, no good. Good defense there.
Great block there. I think that was Scarpello on the block.
Sroccabaldo couldn't get anything by him. Now he catches the net on the layup attempt. I believe that was Limpert. Roccabaldo. Now Thompson. He will give to Cook, and Cook will attempt to drive, but gives it back out to the point.
If we see, it looks like Seneca is definitely extending their zone defense here. Down by 10 with a little bit under 6 to play in the game.
And the lane wide open for Cook to walk in. And he will get an and one.
Just when you needed someone to calm the storm there, Cook comes up with a big drive and possible three-point play.
And it's off and out. And Seneca will regain possession. They're back on offense. For three, Evans! No! Oh my goodness. And now wide open at the post. And Roccabaldo will get the easy two. The deficit back at 14. Scarpello with it now. Thought he was going to pass, but it was well defended by Ortiz. Now driving is Limpert. Yes, on the windmill layup.
Good take by Limpert there. Down by 12. So that's 10 points there for Limpert.
Now a tough press here, but Thompson sinks it from short distance. Thompson having himself a game for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely come on here this fourth quarter. That's a big buckets for the Minutemen.
Hollingshead blocked. Swatted away by none other than Jerry Thompson.
So we got senior Liam O'Connor back in the game for the Golden Eagles.
They're going to need as much offense as they can get.
Deep
for three, no good.
It's almost NBA range on that three from Egan.
Huh. Now trying to pick up his dribble was Hollingshead. And the call here is a push. A timeout called with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in regulation time. The deficit is 14 again.
Yeah, just when you think Seneca's getting back into it, cutting it to like 10 points, 9 points, Township comes back with a couple big buckets. Probably just calling a timeout right now. 3:53 left. There's no rush for Washington Township. Now is where they just kind of want to eat the clock a little bit. Get a good shot, don't force things.
And if you'd like to purchase a copy of today's matchup between the Minutemen and the Golden Eagles, please visit www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. And our next game here on LDTV Sports, it's varsity wrestling at Lenape High School. It's the Cherry Hill East Cougars and the Lenape Indians. And for the full schedule of our LDTV Sports broadcasts, please visit www.lrhsd.org/LDTV. And now I'd like to take this time to thank all the crew for today's contest. It's Lance Eckstein on audio, Ryan Hackney, Sean Diamond, John DeSantis, Nicholas Trendler, Cameron Gimbel, and our Option 2 crew, Justin O'Donnell, Tony Devlin, Melissa Cheeseman, Kristen Petoskey, and of course, your announcers, myself, Jack Watson, Chris Mell, and Sam Voro. We jump right back into action here as Green is the one to bring it up. Now Cook tries to drive, but he'll give to Ortiz. Quick on the layup, and he gets it to fly.
So Ortiz has had a great second half, hit a couple threes. Just made a big bucket right there. extend it to a 16-point lead.
And now a steal by Ortiz. He will walk in for the easy 2.
So that's 14 points there for Ortiz. It's the leading scorer for the Minutemen.
And now Egan, the pass to Evans. Yes! And timeout called. It's a full one. That means 60 seconds on the clock. Both teams have to talk it over.
That was Evans's second three-pointer of the game. Kind of start to see some of Seneca's strengths show in the second half. Hitting that outside jump shot. Fortunately, it might be a little, too little too late, but still got a couple minutes left. See if they can make a late surge here.
And this possession will start under the glass.
Seneca implementing the full court press. First time they've done that all game. Now they're trapping.
And now the easy lay into Cook, who will make the score 45-28. Now Egan drives, looks for the layup, and draws the foul. And Egan will drain the first foul shot.
They almost have wholesale changes here for the Golden Eagles.
And Egan drains the second.
You got 24 Dylan Riddenbacher in. Number 2, Tyler Jennings for the Golden Eagles. And it looks like number 5, Brad Jankowski. Number 40, Walter Kay. Along with number 22, Zach Barnes have checked in.
Green is tripped up. And Washington Township will have it underneath. And Ortiz gives it for a wide open Wilson. The differential now 17. Holds off on the pass for a while, and it goes out of bounds as he couldn't handle the pass. Walter Kay III gets a touch, can't hang on to it, and as a result, Washington Township will have it. And fakes the pass, and Green is there for Wilson. Now Green from the right side, he drives, no good. But they will get the rebound back.
He stepped out of bounds there, it looked like.
I believe so.
He did step out of bounds.
And it's Barnes now. He'll work it around to the left side for 2, no good.
So that was Jennings there, right on the missed jumper.
And now Washington Township looks like they're just going to want to pass it around here as they have a 17-point lead, less than a minute to go. And the lay-in no good. Jankowski now for Barnes. Barnes walks on in and draws the shooting foul.
That's a good strong drive to the basket there by Brett Barnes.
Off the rim on the first. And it's in on the second. The score now 47-31. 30 seconds and change to go. Launched to the other side, and they'll work it around the perimeter now. Still retaining possession now are Washington Township. And he will wait for the seconds to wind down as the final score here, Washington Township 47, the Golden Eagles 31. And Washington Township comes in with a dominant offensive and defensive performance.
Yeah, I guess you kind of look at the game, and the first half kind of was the game right there. It was a 14-point lead at the end of the half. They ended up winning by 16. And Seneca started to come alive in the second half, but every time they came alive, Washington Township always had an answer for them.
They were always right there to put it back on the board, to not only match the deficit, but increase it as well. And they're the victors in this one. And there's a lot to be said for the effort that Washington Township put in on the road today, as they improve to 4-5, and the Golden Eagles drop to 3-6. The final score, 47-31. But don't go away. We'll be right back here on LDTV Sports.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan Giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com.
Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023.
For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Seneca High School, where we just witnessed the Washington Township Minutemen defeat the Seneca Golden Eagles by a score of 47-31. And now it's time to take it to our Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com or 1-800-896-RECON. Now let's take it to Sam Voro with our player. Sam?
She'll be there. She's coming up soon.
Sam, are you there? All right, Sam. It's time for our report. Sam?
Okay, here I am with guard Justin Ortiz from Washington Township. So what are your strengths as a team?
Our strengths is our shooting, because we play pretty much a 5-guard offense, and our shooting from last year was decent, but we definitely picked it up this season as a total.
Okay, and how has this game helped you prepare for your next one against Cherry Hill East?
It was a big lift, a nice win. Cherry Hill East is going to be a very tough team to beat, probably one of the top 10 in South Jersey, so we got to prepare, practice hard, and just hope to play the best.
All right, well, congratulations on your win today, and good luck in your next game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Sam, and congratulations to Justin and the Washington Township Minutemen. And from Seneca High School, that's all she wrote. The Washington Township Minutemen 47 and the Seneca Golden Eagles 31. And now it's time to take it to our All-State You're in Good Hands play of the game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC. And his email address is michaelmcdyer@allstate.com. And now let's take it to our play, shall we? And he faked 3 there, and now Cook with a silky smooth 3-point shot.
That's great ball movement there by Washington Township.
And that's how you win a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. Washington Township 47 and the Seneca Golden Eagles 31. Seneca drops to 3-6 and the Minutemen improve to 4-5. Thanks for tuning in to LDTV Sports. For Chris Mell, Sam Borrow, and everyone at LDTV Sports, I'm Jack Watson. Thanks for tuning in.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans